Okay, so welcome back. Game 3 of the upper bracket finals. The winner of this one will go to the grand final of the Frankfurt Major 2015.
10
This is
seconds
EG
remaining.
versus Team Secret. Best of 3, 1-1.
5 seconds
This is
remaining.
deciding game 3. This time, Evil Geniuses go
Reserve
for a
time.
first pick Night Stalker. They had a
Team
Night Stalker in
Secret's
game
turn
1.
to pick.
Now they are going back to that hero. Seems like they like it a lot. Dazzle is the first pick for Secret here. So far, EG banned Meepo in both game 1 and game 2. Dazzle is a good hero with Meepo. And Wiha is a good Meepo player, so I'm sure they could be going for the Meepo here. And I don't know if they wanna
10
pick it in the
seconds
first
remaining.
phase. He can get countered really hard.
5 seconds
I think
remaining.
Meepo is saved for later. It's like the second picking phase.
Reserve time.
Dazzle is a really good support with Meepo though. Maybe they are thinking about it. Maybe they are like, should we go for the Meepo now, or if they don't get Meepo now, EG will ban it for sure. I can definitely see the Meepo ban coming by EG. They can get an Ember Spirit here, but they decide to go for the Tusk.
Evil Geniuses turn to
Secret had an Ember Spirit in both game 1 and game 2, and in both games he did really well. So Tusk, Dazzle. The Tusk could be played as a support, could be offlane, we don't know yet. Night Stalker is most likely going to be a support. This is how EG is using it
10
the most.
seconds remaining.
In game 1 they used it on Fear, position 4
5
support.
seconds remaining.
And right now they need to pick a hero. Doom is banned here.
Reserve time.
Doom is like one of the strongest heroes of the patch. He is banned. The Bane is removed. The Bane is removed so early. And they go for Juggernaut again.
Evil Geniuses turn to ban.
They had a Juggernaut on game 1. Game 2 on EG. And right now they are going for it again. Game 2 it was Arteezy playing the Juggernaut and Sumail playing
10
Storm
seconds
Spirit.
remaining.
So this could be Arteezy Juggernaut again.
5 seconds remaining.
Actually, something very interesting in both game 1 and game 2. EG had
Reserve time.
aggressive tri-lane. I don't know if this is going to be aggressive tri-lane again. Night Stalker, Juggernaut. I don't know. Probably not an aggressive tri-lane this time. Dazzle is good in tri-lanes. Tusk is good in tri-lanes. I think this time EG will go. They won't go aggressive tri-lane. So there is a ban for EG now. And Magnus. They don't want to deal with the
Team
Magnus.
Secrets turn to ban.
Another combo that Secret
Evil Geniuses
did
turn
very
to
well in the
ban.
first 2 games is the Magnus Ember Spirit combo. Ember Spirit is still available, so they are like, we're gonna give you the Ember Spirit but no Magnus. And right now, Meepo,
10 seconds remaining.
ban the Meepo, PPD.
5 seconds remaining.
There we go, the Meepo ban.
Team Secret.
That's what I was expecting. That's probably what everyone was expecting. And Winter Wyvern actually banned by Team Secret. PPD played Winter in both game 1 and game 2, and now they don't want him to have that hero.
5
So
seconds
PPD
remaining.
will be looking for another support, and right now they have to ban
Reserve time.
Wind Ranger, I guess. Sumail plays a pretty good Wind Ranger, I believe. Arteezy is going to be on the Juggernaut, on the carry. So now they need Sumail hero. Wind Ranger is a great example, I believe. So if Secret bans that, they won't have to deal with the Wind Ranger. They banned the Timber. Okay.
Team Secret's turn to pick.
Timber so offers This could be a Magnus pick here. I mean, sorry, not a Magnus, Huskar pick. We saw Secret picking Huskar once. Timber is really good hero. He has a lot of pure damage, and that's exactly what you need against Huskar. Like pure damage to kill him.
10 seconds remaining.
The Omni Slash can do it in the early game, but later, when
5
Huskar
seconds
gets
remaining.
a bit of evasion, Juggernaut will need MKB and all that stuff, so this
Reserve
could be a
time.
Huskar pick here. I don't know. Huskar is something that, like, very, very rarely see. That we very rarely see, but still could be. You never know. You never know how Puppy is gonna surprise you with the draft. So there is a Wind Ranger pick for Weeha. We still don't know the hero that Envy is going to play. The Meepo is banned, so guess what? You're gonna have to deal with a Wind Ranger. Wee Ranger. And what else is out there now for EG?
10 seconds remaining.
They are probably looking for Sumail hero to pick first before they are all
5
banned.
seconds remaining.
They played Storm Spirit. This could be
Reserve
Storm
time.
again. Storm is so far is not bad here, you know. It depends what they wanna do. The Night Stalker, of course, Night Vision with Aghanim Scepter and Gem, getting the full map control. Last game they had a Beastmaster for Universe. Now Beastmaster is available still. He's not banned yet. What else is out there? Beastmaster. Darkseer is not banned either. Last game Secret banned Darkseer. So a lot of different heroes here for Universe.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's see what they pick. They go for the Ember Spirit.
Team
Okay.
Secrets turn to pick.
So it's Sumail the one playing Ember Spirit and Arteezy playing the Juggernaut, so we know this is mid lane Ember now. Mid lane Ember against the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger has that bit of advantage of being a
10 seconds
ranged
remaining.
hero.
5 seconds remaining.
Team Secret pick now.
Reserve time.
They can either pick an offlaner for Misery, something that's good against Juggernaut and Ember. That means something with a disable, because so far they have the Snowball and the Shackle Shot. Shackle Shot can be dodged. Oh, there's a Tiny.
Evil geniuses turn to pick.
Tiny is not very good against Juggernaut. It still could be an offlane Tiny, like, you never know. I have seen people playing offlane Tiny in the Major, I think they did play offlane Tiny. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't
10
know yet if
seconds
this is
remaining.
offlane or safe lane Tiny.
5 seconds remaining.
Tiny is not so good against Juggernaut. I was looking for a Juggernaut counter,
Reserve time.
but Tiny is not so
5
good.
seconds remaining.
Undying, oh, that
Team
5-man
Secrets
Dota
turn
hero.
to ban.
That Undying hero that makes the 5-man Dota so scary. Night Stalker Undying? This is pretty weird.
Evil geniuses turn to ban.
They banned Ancient Apparition here. I'm not sure if Ancient Apparition is what EG needed anyway. It counters the Dazzle, of course. Dazzle has heals and Ancient Apparition counters heals.
10 seconds remaining.
But they don't have a
5
disable on
seconds
EG.
remaining.
They have the Searing Chains, but it's not like a complete disable, it's not
Reserve
like a
time.
stun. They actually don't have a single disable on EG.
Team
And a Brute
Secrets
Matter
turn
ban.
to pick.
So EG is expecting this Tiny to be safe lane, and then you know, offlane Broodmother, so they banned the Broodmother. On the side of EG though, I'm still wondering. They don't have a stun, so I'm not sure yet if it's a
10
very good
seconds
draft.
remaining.
They have the Void
5
mini stun, of
seconds
course,
remaining.
of Night Stalker that can cancel TPs. Omnislash does not cancel TPs anymore.
Reserve
It has
time.
no mini stun anymore. It was removed. So Secret now.
10 seconds remaining.
Yep, I told you. The
Evil
Huskar pick.
geniuses turn to pick.
And Vengeful Spirits, that's the stun they were looking for. That's the stun right there. Huskar. I'm such a good drafter actually. I'm better drafter than Puppy. Kappa. I told you Huskar is gonna be the pick here. And it's actually an offlane Tiny. Or maybe it's some kind of an aggressive tri-lane with Huskar and safe lane solo Tiny, something like that. But it has to be Eternal Envy playing the Huskar and then Misery on. Wait, is it the Wind Ranger support? What is that? No, Puppy is playing Dazzle. And
10
Pylai Dai
seconds
is
remaining.
playing support, so it's a Tiny support.
5
Offlane
seconds
Dusk with
remaining.
on Misery and Huskar played by Eternal Envy. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. Let's go and let's see what happens here.
Prepare for battle.
Dire Team. Evil Geniuses. Arteezy playing the Juggernaut. PPD on the Vengeful Spirit. Sumail playing Ember Spirit. Undying is gonna be played by Fear. Universe on the Night Stalker. So it is a core Night Stalker Universe offlaner having the farm priority. It's not a support Night Stalker this time, so we should expect a faster go Aghanim Scepter gem and stuff like that. On the side of Team Secret, let's see what's going to happen first. This might be a level 1 fight. PPD is getting closer with that stun. Envy already skilled the Burning Spear. That's the best
30
thing you can
seconds
spell,
to
you
battle.
can skill. They are just trying to chase them away, harass them away from the bottom rune. They can go top now and get top rune. Or maybe they could look for a nice shard block here, but nope. Alright, so Universe going top. Weeha is middle with this build. So, on the side of Team Secret, Weeha playing the Wind
battle
Ranger,
begins.
Eternal Envy on the Huskar, Pylai Dai, Tiny, Misery, Tusk, and Puppy on the Dazzle. So, he has a Mango, Clarity, Tango. This is for sure a support Tiny. Alright, Fear getting some harassment on Puppy. It's already 2 decays. He's down to 340 HP. PPD, if they find a good stun, they can very easily kill him. The camp is blocked. They cannot pull right now. So this is a tri-lane again by EG. Just like last game, this is tri-lane. Oh, they know he's gonna do that. Pylai Dai trying to pull the mid lane with Toss, but PPD is expecting that, and he took the creeps back to Sumail. Top lane, 1v1 Huskar versus Night Stalker. PPD rotating from behind. Secret don't have a ward here. They don't know PPD is coming. And this could be the first blood. He gets slowed by the Void. And now the stun. A few right clicks. And this is not enough. Not enough for the first blood. There was a TP by Misery, but it was cancelled. He is level 2, no mana. He had a Mango, Maybe he could have tried to go for Universe, but he decided to cancel that TP. So right now Secret is not getting anything from the bottom lane. This time the pull was successful. You pull the big camp and then you go to the medium camp. And just like that all the time. First of all, it's delay. It's you know, removing experience from Sumail because the creeps die. So alright, top lane. Envy diving the tower a little bit. No one can stop him anyway.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So first of all, he's killing the creeps, and that's experience and farm. Is he dead here? That's a level 1 poison touch. Poison touch damage over time plus the Huskar damage over time is pretty good combo, to be honest. They can easily kill a hero if they are not careful. PPD can die for sure in this lane if he gets out of position. So looks like top lane is going pretty well for Secret. Bottom lane, not so well. Bottom lane is the one that they are losing, but they are playing against the tri lane there. So Arteezy is having the off lane like a safe lane. He's free farming the off lane now, so this is his safe lane now. Mid lane is even, I believe. 17 last hits for Weeha and 2 denies. 12 last hits for Ember and 3 denies. So mid lane is kinda even. Top lane, Secret is winning the top lane, and EG is winning the bottom lane. So this game is looking pretty even right now. It's not like the first 2 games where EG won the lanes. In the first 2 games, EG really won the lanes, really hard. Game 1 was just a great comeback by Secret with the Ember Spirit, but now Ember Spirit is played by EG. And he got a bottle on invisibility rune in his bottle, so I'm sure Weeha already saw that. He does have a TP scroll, no boots yet, but he does have that TP scroll. So they definitely will be looking to do some aggressive play, maybe. Level 4 is such an early TP scroll, not even boots yet. This has to be because of the Invis rune. Maybe he's gonna wait for level 6 and then having the fire remnants. Alright, so Tiny. Okay, Invis rune was used middle. Oh, 73 HP. They can try to toss him into him. They toss the creep. 40 HP, not enough to kill Sumail there. Almost.
Dire's middle tower is
Almost
under
the
attack.
first blood. There's no first blood yet though. Alright, so now he's forced to go back to base. Weeha is going back to base as well. And meanwhile, Pylai getting some levels from this mid lane. It's very important for Tiny to have levels. If he manages to get a Blink Dagger, you know, could be really good too, to have that combo. In this game, I don't know if there are heroes that Tiny can kill with the combo. Oh, they are going together for the rune. They will be trying to toss Weeha on someone. Not really, they didn't toss him. But that's a haste rune for him.
Dire's middle tower is under
And
attack.
haste rune could be a great opportunity for kills. Bottom lane, Misery. He doesn't have a TP. Oh, first blood top lane on the Night Stalker. But bottom lane might die as well. Good thing there was already first blood for Secret, so if Misery dies now, it's no problem. He uses the snowball trying to escape. And then he dies.
Radiant's
Nice.
bottom tower is
That's
under
like the
attack.
best thing ever. 1-for-1. Juggernaut getting the aggro of the tower by right-clicking Tusk. So he gets a kill, but then Tusk gets a kill back. It's only 160 gold because he was already dead. And
Radiant's
he
bottom
didn't get any
tower is
experience
under
from the
attack.
kill. But it's so much better than nothing. Really well done there with the snowball and then ice shards. PPD trying to go from behind. I'm pretty sure Weeha knows because of this observer. Maybe he hasn't noticed yet. Universe as well as PPD, they are both gonna attempt a gank here, and Haste Rune is used. He knows, he uses the Haste Rune, he goes back, and right now this is a waste of time for PPD and Universe. Meanwhile, their tier 1 tower top is getting destroyed, is getting pressured. Can they contest the mid lane the top lane tower?
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
He has a mango, he can Omni Slash if he wants to. Also a healing salve, it's a level 2 healing ward. Oh, there we go, the mango and the Omni Slash. Puppy gets the last hit on the tombstone. Now he might go down there. That might be a kill for Arteezy, but nope. And TP out. Undying managed to TP out. Now Juggernaut probably gonna die. Eternal Envy will go down there.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
tower
that
is
spin.
under attack.
Weeha now. He wants counter initiate. He wants to get kills back. There is no mana on Sumail, but he has a double damage. The Frozen Sidious slowing down the movement speed. There is mana now. He had 7 charges, magic stick. Nice shackle shot. He can go to the... No, he didn't have mana to go to the Remnant.
Radiant's
And then
bottom
he went
tower
down
is
there,
fallen.
so...
Dire's top
What
tower
happened
is under
there
attack.
at the end is 1 for
Radiant's
3
middle
trade.
tower is under attack.
It's totally worth it for EG, 1 for 3 trade. After destroying the top lane tier 1 tower, Huskar TP'd bottom trying to fight, but he died. And now he has an armlet. I'm pretty sure he's like, hey guys, I'm a Huskar, what's up? I'm just gonna go mid and hit your tier 1 tower. And what are you gonna do about it?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
PPD tipping to the
Dire's
tier 2
structures
tower.
are fortified.
Envy dropping very low. This is a little bit risky, and he gets graved. Okay. Undying is dead. Dazzle Huskar, what a combo. Armlet
Dire's
toggle
middle tower has
for
fallen.
more HP. And the tier 1 tower is gone. They got a kill on Undying and also the tier 1 tower. So... what we are looking for here right now is Team Secret's 5-man. And good thing EG picked that Undying, because Undying is really good for 5-man fights. There are going to be a lot of team fights in this game early into the game now. It's only 10 minutes in. There is not very much, but still around 1000 gold advantage for Secret.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack. Dire's
here,
structures
you're gonna
are
run it right into the Ice Shard, Snowball, and the Punch. And he goes in, Shackle Shot onto Universe. They still have the Grave for Envy and the heal. He graves him now and he just goes in. He doesn't go back because he's about to die. He goes in with the Grave. There is no axe this time. In game 1, EG had an axe against Puppy,
Dire's top
Dazzle,
tower is under attack.
you know. Axe can chop people through the grave. Nothing can save you from the chop.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So that's 3 for 0, right? 3 for 0 kills for Secret, and they also get the tier 2 tower top. This reminds me of yesterday's OG game when they had No Tail playing a Tiny. They gave him an Aghanim Scepter from, you know, Alchemist farmed an Aghanim Scepter for him, and it was just a 4 protect 1. This seems to be it again. 4 protect 1. Envy on the Huskar. He's manning up on the Ember Spirit here. It's a 4 Burning Spears. He might die. Oh, that was really close. Really close. So this is totally worth it for Envy. He forced him to use the double damage, so he can bottle up to survive.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
If he didn't bottle, he could just die there from the Burning Spears. And right now they are smoking, looking for a kill on Universe. It's nighttime, so Night Stalker has a lot more night vision than everyone else, but he's gonna run into them. They are waiting for him on the high ground. And now they are going Roche. Are they? No. They might go for the tier 2 tower first. The Huskar is probably gonna try to solo Roche. He can. With the armlet, even without the lifesteal, armlet is enough for him to solo Roche. But they decide to not do it. They just want to go for the mid lane tier 2 tower. And they toss the Huskar. Omnislash is available now. He's gonna go down before using it. Grave on Envy now. Tombstone. Getting some zombies. And Weeha might be going down here. Yes, he will. He stayed a little bit too long. And that creep though. That creep that got tossed on Ember just killed him. So that's a 2 for 2 trade so far. Not so great of a fight for Secret this time, but still 2 for 2. One mid laner and one off laner for 2 carries. They managed to kill both Juggernaut and Ember Spirit. So the graph shows that it was better for EG, but the heroes they traded, I thought it was better for Secret. Okay, so Sumeyo is tipping bottom lane. He has power threads, he's really underfarmed. This is looking really good for Secret right now. They don't have a huge advantage, it's only 2000 gold. But, oh, this is smoke on EG. They are going on Puppy first. Eternal Envy going in. Puppy gonna grave himself. There is no grave for Envy now. No TP. He goes down after that. He didn't have mana to TP out. This was a surprise actually. And now they are going Roche. The healing ward is on cooldown, but it's still no need. Oh, the clap from Roche. And then the power shots from Weeha. This is not a good Roche actually. They are not doing it anymore. Juggernaut. Omnislash is still up. It's level 1 Omnislash is pretty weak. So in the picking phase I was talking about Juggernaut not being good against Tiny. No one cares now, because Tiny is a support in this game. He is not a carry. If it was carry, then Juggernaut would be fine, but in this game he doesn't have enough farm. He won't have a fast enough Battle Fury. And now PPD getting shackled and he's dead. That's an easy and fast kill for Windranger. He's getting closer to that Aghanim Scepter. Point booster. 750 gold more for the Aghanims.
Never refuse gold.
Smoke on the Undying. Is this going to be a Midas on Night Stalker? Maybe. I'm pretty sure EG wants to go late game here. They have this late game hero Ember Spirit. Juggernaut is also very good late game. Oh, if they stayed here for a little longer, Arteezy would have run into them. It's a level 2 Omni Slash now, so how many jumps are there? Six slashes. Alright, so fight number 2 for this bottom lane tier 1 tower. And EG decides to not fight it this time. They say it's not worth it now. Secret backs a little bit. The tower is not in deny range yet. It cannot be denied. Power shot to kill the creeps. Everyone except the Juggernaut is smoked right now, so... But Secret knows they are here. They know that for sure. And another team fight is about to come now. Ember tipping middle. That siege creep does though. He left a remnant, so it makes me think that he wants to return, but no, he just goes back. They just decide to leave that tier 1 tower. And right now, EG looking really strong, like... sorry, Team Secret. That was a really aggressive toss. They toss the Huskar in. Omni Slash won't do much. Tombstone is down too. Bile Die looks like he's gonna go down. Grave is available. Eternal Envy getting Grave now, dealing damage. Sumail is not gonna die to the Burning Spears, it's not enough damage. Midas on Fear is up, and that's a very aggressive jump. They take him into the snowball, and then the armlet toggle. Trying to run now. This is a 2-for-4 trade so far, and now Arteezy seems to be going down. 5-for-2 trade. Really well played there. 5-for-2. That was really good trade for Secret. They are looking really strong right now. Game 3. If they win this game 3, they go to the grand finals. And EG goes to the lower bracket finals. Alright, Undying is back. This tower unfortunately will be denied. Unfortunately for Secret. Puppy is going for Medallion, I believe, here. And Solar Crest. If he makes a Solar Crest for Envy, that would be really good, I'm sure. Having that evasion and bonus armor from the Solar Crest. Okay. Glimmer Cape? Mech? Which one? Both? Pipe? I don't know. Doesn't look like a pipe game. They have only physical damage on EG. Haste Rune on the Wind Ranger. He doesn't have a blink yet, but still. EG. Ooh, no shackle. Toss. The Darkseer? Why did I say Darkseer? The Tusk. Tossing the Tusk in. And then punch. Punch Ice Shards. Going Roche right now. They don't want the tier 2 tower, they want Roche. They can get the tier 2 tower later. They are not having problems with destroying tier 2 towers. So Team Secret. Medallion is up. And EG is smoking, so they will be trying to contest the Roche. Night Stalker buyback. They have to know that they are coming. Tombstone on the high ground. Sumail jumping in. Huskar picked up the Aegis of the Immortal. It was not stolen. Arteezy gets the Omni Slash off. Puppy will go down, but he manages to grave Envy before dying. So it's a 2-for-1 so far. This is looking okay for EG right now. Remember that there is an Aegis on the Huskar, and Night Stalker will most likely die to the Burning Spears. Yes, he will. He's on the chase for Ember. It's a 4-for-2 trade right now. They are just ignoring the Huskar. It seems like they are ignoring him and they are killing his team. Okay, this was a really good
Radiant's
trade
top
actually
tower is under attack.
for EG. This is exactly the trade that EG was looking for. And now Undying finishes the mechanism. This is going to help a lot with the next high ground push, which will be very soon. Team Secret in the next 1 or 2 minutes for sure will be
Radiant's
grouping
middle
up
tower is
to
under
push the
attack.
high ground, because that's exactly what they should do. Husker is not an excellent late game carry hero. I'm sure EG's late game is much better than Secret's late game. The mid lane tier 1 tower gets denied there. Tombstone just chilling on the high ground. It's going to expire soon. Okay, the tier 2 tower mid and then the high ground. But I'm sure Secret right now is like, go. We must go. We need
Dire's
to
middle
go.
tower is under attack.
Alright, so that's a Sanch for Husker. And after destroying this tier 2 tower, he will have enough gold for finishing the... What's it called? Heaven's
Dire's
Halberd.
middle tower is under attack.
How can I forget the name? Tiny doesn't even have a blink this game, but it's not needed. He's just tossing Tusk in and then Tusk punching people. This is a really good high ground siege.
Dire's middle
The
tower
tanky
has
Husker
fallen.
in front that nobody can stop. Now with the evasion it's even harder for EG to stop him. And Arteezy with the Battle Fury cleave damage killing the creep wave. So there are no creeps right now. Team Secret has to back a little bit. They have to wait for the next creep wave. Very well done by Arteezy there. Killing that one creep wave. Now this is forcing Secret to go back. They have a sentry here. This is a Vladimir on Tusk actually. Yeah, this is exactly what they were looking for. The auras. The 5-man auras. They are just looking to make this Husker really strong, so he can tank in the front line. Oh, Sumail is gonna run into 5 people, but instant reaction with the Remnant. He's very close to that Battle Fury, doesn't have it yet. 600 gold away from the Battle Fury. Top lane is pushing in, I believe, for EG. But it's not anything big, it's just 2 creep waves. This Husker will be unkillable now. I don't think they can stop the Husker. And Puppy has a Solar Crest. So this is the classic build. Oh, what a nice Shackle. He gets swapped back after the Shackle. And then he just manages to run out with the Remnant. PPD will be going down here. So many zombies, I don't know what is going on. Omni Slash. And then he gets jumped. Stun on the Husker. Grave is available. He weaved. They managed to kill him before he graves anyone. And Husker now respawning from the Aegis. He will go on Arteezy there. He won't be able to kill him though. Maybe he will get the kill on Universe. That's a 4 for 1. The power shot finishes Arteezy. But other than that, it's a 4 for 1 trade. So Team Secret looking to get this racks in 24 minutes, but they get wiped instead. I'm sure this is the Battle Fury finished now after this team wipe. Also, what else is there? Undying is going for Guardian Greaves, so he can buy it right now. Maybe he wants something else. Glimmer Cape is not bad against Husker because Burning Spears is magical damage. Maybe he will go for another item before.
Regeneration.
A gift from the goddess.
Maybe Fear will go for another item before finishing Guardian Greaves. Alright. Is this the Aghanims up on Night Stalker? Yes it is. No, actually 800 gold away. He needs one more item. And Secret is just grouping up middle again. They just need to go for these barracks. They need to finish this game as fast as possible. This is just one of those situations where the enemy has a better late game and you need to finish as fast as possible, and if you can't, then you're in a lot of trouble. If that fight was successful for Secret and they got the mid lane tower, now they could be like waiting for Roche. Team Secret right now is under huge pressure, that's for sure. They need to finish the game right now. This game has to end right now. But there is no gold advantage. And that Husker that I think is unstoppable. Maybe EG will manage to kill him. You know, there is Slade of Fist, there is Omni Slash. So even if they miss the auto attacks, Omni Slash damage doesn't miss. And looks like he's going for a BKB. Is that a BKB first item on Arteezy? At one point he will need MKB for sure, because of all the evasion that Secret has on Husker. So MKB on Ember and Juggernaut will be needed at one point. This is really bad for Secret. Not being able to do what they should or what they would like to be doing right now, which is hitting the barracks. I mean, they have an okay late game, I guess. Wind Ranger is a very good late game carry hero, but I don't think it's enough. Juggernaut and Ember Spirit. It's just EG's late game looks even better than Secret's.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Night Stalker. No gem yet on EG. Oh, mid lane. Sumail got killed. Shackle shot. Tiny to combo. He does have a buyback. Maybe they could go for that, to force that buyback. That's a Glimmer Cape on the Tiny. Didn't buy a Blink. Husker. I think, oh wow, Arteezy got shackled on the mid lane. Just like Sumail, he gets picked off as well. Both carries getting picked off before the base push. Arteezy does have buyback, so maybe they will be looking to force that one. And this time they will be focusing on the ranged racks. Last time they focused on the mid racks, but it has HP regen. So now they are looking for the ranged one. There is a buyback on Arteezy. And this is the sad part about not having more stuns than the Vengeful Spirit. You stun the Husker once, but like there are no more stuns to disable him more. He was just able to run out. He swapped them here and then he stunned them. And then Husker just walked away. Okay, so there is a backdoor protection for a few auto attacks. The creeps weren't close to base. There is a stun now. Gets voided. Okay, ranged Rux is gone. Omni Slash is up. No swap to swap. He does have swap, it's level 2 swap actually. That's a Sanj. That's a Sanjin Yasha on the Juggernaut. Oh, what a nice shackle on Fear. He gets swapped back by PPD. Omni Slash. Grave. He's saving the Grave for NB, that's for sure. Shackle didn't connect this time. That's a 2-man Searing Chain. 1 for 2 trades so far, and Sumail looks like he will go down. And Husker tanking as much as possible. That's a triple kill for Sumail. This is looking so bad for Secret right now. I'm pretty sure at this point, if everything went perfect for Secret, at this point they would have two sides of Rux. They would have the mid lane Rux destroyed and the bottom lane Rux destroyed, or top, I don't know. If everything was going perfect, but instead of that, this is the second time they get 4-man team wiped. Second time they get wiped. They only got the ranged Rux, which means pretty much nothing. They need much more than a ranged Rux at this point. And there is the Night Stalker, Aghanim Scepter Gem. So basically, Night Stalker with these two items says, no, you don't have vision on the map, and no, you don't have any map control, because I will be there scouting for you and getting much more vision than everyone else. Satanic next item on Husker, as I expected. I think that will help. I'm pretty sure he will be able to hit people without being disabled, because they have only one stun on EG, only the Venge stun. So Satanic will be a good choice here. Maybe it will be the game-winning item. EG is grouping up for a smoke. Is it a smoke, or they are just playing defensive? Yeah, they are just playing defensive because it's daytime. There is... where is the shop? There is no smoke for EG for 7 minutes actually. Do they have any smoke on the heroes? No, they don't. Double damage on the Ember, by the way. This is pretty scary, I would say. Pretty scary to fight against. The double damage Ember Spirit. They are just playing defensive right now because it's daytime. Night Stalker during the daytime, he doesn't get much vision. And I'm sure they prefer saving the ultimate for the fight. Because EG knows Secret is going for this like early mid-game strat. Like if Secret doesn't fight soon, it's really bad for them. They do smoke right now, but they have a ward there watching them. So they know they smoked. Alright, Arteezy TPing back. Top lane will be pushed by illusions. Alright. Darkness is up. They don't wanna push right now. Aegis will be expiring in 2 minutes or so. Okay, Darkness is used, and this is definitely EG looking for a fight. Envy saying like, I don't care, you have 5 heroes here. I'm gonna man up against every single one of you. Yeah, Arteezy doesn't look very farmed yet. He only has Battle Fury and Sange. That's not a lot of farm for 35 minutes. But that's normal because there has been a lot of fighting. And when there is a lot of fighting, well, you're not farming, you're fighting. And especially if you're losing the fights, because he's 5, 7, 12, he's been dying a lot in those fights. He will be in a very bad position. He decides to TP back. It's a really good decision. If he kept pushing, he could get picked off here. Weeha, 3,600 gold. Maybe Daedalus. Daedalus seems like obvious next item. That's an invisibility rune. That could be something good. Remember that the Night Stalker has a gem and Aghanims, but still could be something nice. Okay, PPD going in. Probably looking for a swap, but Team Secret sees them coming and immediately Get back. Team Secret versus EG. 4 stuff on Tiny. BKB next on Wind Ranger actually. BKB won't stop the physical damage, but I'm sure it's going to help a lot. Undying is really annoying. Slowing people, zombies hitting people, slowing them down, stealing their strength. He did finish the Guardian Greaves, by the way. He didn't go for like a Glimmer Cape first. So BKB. Let's hope this is the game-winning item there. That's what we're looking for, game-winning items on Secret. Now it's going to be about the late game. Assault Cuirass on Husker. I mean, it's not an extremely bad late game on Team Secret. If Tiny maybe went for carry, you know, instead of these items, if he went for an Aghanim Scepter and tried to farm up a little bit. Basically, if he tried to transition into a carry and he just bought a gem. So Secret wants to get the map control back and deward everything with the gem. Basically what we are looking for in the late game is the Wind Ranger dealing damage. And one heavy damage dealer, Wind Ranger, against 2 heavy damage dealers, Ember Spirit and Juggernaut, it's not so good. It's a 1v2. Ghost Scepter on Puppy. Just like last game against the Juggernaut, Ghost Scepter will help for sure. Omnislash gets blocked because Ghost Scepter blocks physical damage. There is a Solar Crest, and that's a Sanjin Yasha on Arteezy. This is one problem that they have. They are not very farmed. Like, why do I still have the last hits actually? I should have the net worth. See, they are not farmed enough. Secret still has time to win this game. Game doesn't look over yet. It looks harder than before, for sure, for Secret, but it's not over yet. Oh, Tusk tipping top to defend that tower. Everyone is tipping. They wanna fight EG, and EG is just gonna go back. Like, for example, Daedalus Battle Fury 40 minutes in is not bad farm on Ember, but it's not very impressive. Juggernaut with Battle Fury, Sanjin Yasha 40 minutes in, not impressive either. EG can win this game in like
Double damage empowers me.
maybe 60 minutes. I can totally see this game going very, very late. I can totally see this game being longer than an hour. Because EG stopped going so aggressive. They aren't trying to go for the rocks anymore. And that's not good for them. That's what EG wants, to extend the game more and more. He has a 3000 gold, of course, but you know, he wants to save for buyback. Also, Ember is not finishing the Daedalus yet because he wants to save for buyback as well. Roshan is not back yet. They have a remnant there. They will probably see it respawning. Or maybe the remnant will expire before that.
I'll take that as tribute.
Assault Cuirass next item on Husker. Right now this is a little bit passive game. And I'm sure EG benefits more from a passive game. Okay, he bought the the Daedalus. No buyback. No buyback on Ember Spirit, but he did finish the Daedalus. And right now they are smoking. Courier is dead, he gets punched. And that Shackle didn't connect on anyone. BKB on Wika. Juggernaut spinning. Eternal Envy tanking against 5 people again. And the Tombstone goes down. Omnislash doesn't seem to be doing enough damage, and he gets very nice swap by PPD after he got shackled. And PPD will go down, but that's just a support. Sacrifices have to be made. Very good shackle by Wiha, but then even better swap by PPD, saving Juggernaut's life. And that's regeneration at the right time for Wiha. He was low on HP and mana. Okay, so maybe this game won't go 60 minutes, okay? Maybe I was wrong. There is a cheese and Aegis now for Secret. Wind Ranger gets the Aegis, Husker gets the cheese. I think that's the best thing they can do. Husker will be like tanking a lot, and it's not very easy to kill him. He dies very slowly, while Wind Ranger can die in 2 seconds if they blow everything on him. If they use every single spell. Right now there is no Omnislash. Arteezy is going for MKB next item, maybe. He has to. I hope this is not a basher. I think he needs an MKB. It will help against both Husker and Wind Ranger, because evasion on both of them. Assault Cuirass is up now on the Husker, and this could be the game deciding fight. There is buyback, I mean, on Ember now. Buyback on Arteezy. Fear does not have buyback. And let's see what's going to happen next. Alright, he doesn't seem to be doing much damage to that Drax. He's missing some auto attacks. Solar Crest versus Solar Crest. Oh, what a nice swap into the tier 4 towers. Remember that he has Aegis. He gets stunned for a little bit, but that's it. It's only one stun on the side of EG. And now he jumps on PPD. Meanwhile, Undying dying to Wiha. The cheese was used. Undying has no buyback. Respawning from the Aegis. And now they are trying to run. So many zombies, so much stun. The Tombstone will expire in a second here. It's not enough. And now, the spin. He's gonna go down. He has buyback. He will have to buyback most likely. Nightstalker goes down as well. And he has no buyback. Omnislash is on cooldown. And he is indeed going for an MKB, but Omnislash on cooldown right now. And they are just letting Husker tank so much. This will be the bottom lane racks for sure. They can't stop them. They need much later than this. EG needs much later game than this. They need like 60-70 minutes game to be able to turn it. He gets swapped in and then stunned. Omnislash doesn't deal, Blade Fury doesn't deal any damage. He's healing with the Satanic. This is the problem, they don't have any stuns to disable him. He heals to full HP with Satanic. And Arteezy, Sumail goes down as well. There is a buyback, and now Arteezy getting chased. Ember Spirit is back, he has a gem. Tiny misses the stun there. Okay, defensive spirits back to base. And now they are trying to chase them. They should be very careful with this chase, because they can easily turn it around, I believe. Satanic is up. Maybe they will leave the Tusk sacrifice. It's not even a sacrifice, he blinks out after the snowball. They are still chasing though after Eternal Envy. Pylai will go down there, and now that there are no stuns, they can't kill him anymore. He just manages to TP out. Void was on cooldown. Searing Chains on cooldown. Nothing to cancel the TP. They really need MKBs. Like, Juggernaut really needs MKB and BKB after that. The Sanjin Yasha was needed because it's really good stats. A lot of HP for survivability and, you know, movement speed, attack speed, damage. Also the main chance to slow. But he needs much more than that. Sumail also needs much more than that. MKB is really needed on the Ember, as well as the Juggernaut. So, Team Secret, 2 barracks ahead now, and 12,000 gold advantage for them. So now they could chill and wait for the next Roche. Also, they could... Can they go for the high ground right now? Maybe they don't want to risk it. I mean, if they have a buyback on every hero, on Secret, they actually have 3 heroes. And keep in mind that EG doesn't have a buyback on anyone. Ember used it, Juggernaut used it, Night Stalker has a buyback, but it's not a fat hero. That Heaven's Halberd though, that Heaven's Halberd will be countering the Husker for a few seconds. Not being able to auto attack. Oh, what a nice shackle! And another defensive swap. It's not enough. He uses the Omni Slash here, but after the Omni Slash he just runs away. Envy killing that Tombstone. Not gonna die. I think they just wanna go for it. Yeah. They don't want to wait even more anymore. And that's the Monkey King bar completed for Arteezy now. Buyback is on cooldown, so why not just spend the gold and get that MKB finished. If he manages to get the BKB as well, they could turn the game, but right now it's looking really hard for them. And Envy is just going in. Envy can do like a very defensive... Oh, what a nice shackle once again. Fear gets defensive swap by PPD, but it doesn't seem to be enough. There is no Omni Slash on Juggernaut. He can't do damage pretty much, and that's game. That's game for sure. I don't see them winning this anymore. And that's game 3. Going for Secret. Best of 3 between Secret and EG. It's a 2-1 for Secret. Secret advances to the Grand Finals, so that's a top 2 spot for sure. Could be first, could be second, but they advance to the Grand Finals. And EG goes down to the lower bracket finals to play against... Let me see, who are they playing against. EG goes down to the lower bracket to play against the winner of OG and eHome, I believe. Okay, so the next best of 3 will be OG, eHome, and the winner will play against EG, and then the winner will play against Team Secret in the Grand Finals. This best of 3 will be played today. The lower bracket final as well as the Grand Final will be tomorrow, I believe. So next best of 3 incoming is OG versus eHome.